Hi, it's Jonathan. In this video, I'm going to show you how to combine backlighting with dynamic shadow in Unreal Engine. So here we are in a fully baked environment, and I'm going to show you how to go from this to this. A baked environment, but with dynamic shadow near the camera, combining the best of both worlds, performance in distance, and high quality shadow up close. Here is how to do it. So the first thing we want to check is our foliage to be sure that they are casting dynamic shadow. So you simply go to foliage, select your tree, and if you go down here, be sure that cast dynamic shadow is checked. It's gonna be same for other objects who are not foliage, like movable object. Be sure that the cast dynamic shadow is checked. After that, all the setting will be in our light. You can see that my directional light is stationary. It will only work with a stationary light. Static light will be fully baked, so you're not going to be able to have dynamic shadow. And movable light will have full dynamic shadow. But full dynamic shadow in the entire world will have a really big cost on performance on mobile. So stationary will allow us to have both back shadow in distance and dynamic near the camera. So how are we gonna do? You set your light as a stationary. After, it's pretty easy. You just have to go down. Be sure that cast dynamic shadow is checked. And after, you continue to go down. And here you have dynamic shadow distance for a stationary light. And if you put, for example, if I put 1000, that means 1000 units around my camera, we're gonna have nice dynamic shadow. And you can see that on the distance, we keep the back shadow. You can see the transition when you move. You see the transition? It's pretty smooth and pretty nice. But you have to know that this has a cost on performance. A dynamic shadow can be hard to handle for certain type of phone. So I recommend you to put this as an option into your graphic settings. And also, the more bigger the area is, the more it's gonna cost. If you add the 3000 units, you will have dynamic shadow more far from the camera, but it will cost more. So try to find a good balance and try it on your phone to see if it's not costing too much and make you happily laggy. And that's it. That's how you add dynamic shadow in a baked environment.